So today we've come to this tea museum, which is essentially for tourists. Tuk-tuks everywhere. You can see the pathways in amongst the tea there where the pickers go and pick it. It covers mile after mile, acre after acre. This is the tea flower, the flower of the tea plant. It is in fact a camellia. It's first crushed in this roller. You can see there, it's rolled 4 times, sifted 4 times. This is the thing that does the sifting. And then it goes through to the cutters. The leaves are dispersed on the belt by this rotating machine here. They go through a cutter. This is the first cut. It goes through 4 of these, getting finer and finer and finer. Eventually into this thing, this rotating drum. In there drying, and of course it's oxidized, it comes out brown colour. It's all very small scale. In the actual factory these machines are enormous, but visitors aren't allowed into the factory at all. There are all sorts of things going on they don't want their competitors to know about. Crossing from the oxidizer in this belt to the dryer. This is a dryer. What there is blasted up through there. And the fine tea falls down. Passing through it at the moment. This machine grades it. It's so coarse and fine. And there they grade, different grades again. Tea bag. Little bird. A nice russet rump and a grey back. Lots of birds sipping nectar from this tree. Unfortunately, you just get silhouettes. Oh, there's one there. A little crest to make that funny little noise. The flowers are beautiful. So the tree is an Indian coddle tree. And it's absolutely full of birds, so it's very difficult to get them because of the background against the sky. Yeah. So we're driving along this little narrow mountain road for about 4 hours in the Western Ghats. You can see it's very mountainous and very well wooded and green. It's quite pleasant, but the road is just contouring along this hill, and if anything big comes the other way, you just have to stop and back up. You can hear the horn going all the time.
And if you're sitting on the outside, this is a hell of a drop. You can see the road there. We're buying oil on this boat. These are cardamom plants, and right away along the roadside here is electric fencing to stop people pinching them or stealing the cardamom seeds. And it grows at a lower altitude, tea, so it's tea very high up, but then as you come down it changes to cardamom. You can see the electric fence there as we zoom along this little narrow road. It's getting better there. There's wild bison in there, further off.
Lucky. You can see the size of that.
It's a big thing. Nilgiri black long-tailed monkey. Quite difficult video on it against this background, but there it is. Langur means long-tailed monkey. This is a Nilgiri black langur. So we're flogging our way through this jungle on this early morning walk, looking up for that wildlife. But we just seem to be going like hell. There's 4 or 5 of us in this group. This is a white-bellied fufu, he says as it flies off. I don't know what it is, but it's a wonderful tail in flight. Like 2 long pieces hanging down. You can just see them there.
Like a tailed drongo.
Oh, what tailed?
Riker.
A Riker-tailed drongo with these long tails. That call is this Riker-tailed drongo. It's like a bell lake. A pair of them there. Interesting fungus in the middle of this forest walk. Lovely shape, lovely colours. It's a bonny bird with that nice red head and green plumage. It's and a yellow chin. Difficult to hold this stick. There it is, a bee eater of some description. So this is the lake, which is drying up very rapidly, and there are boats on it. You can go on a little boat. But we've seen very little. I think we've seen about 3 birds, and that's it. And most of the people have only seen 2. No elephants, no mammals. Oh, I saw a deer. Saw a mule deer and a wild bison, but we saw the bison from the bus. So if you think you're going to have a nice peaceful time at this wildlife park, think again. There are buses galore, people galore, tuk-tuks galore. It's I can only describe it as hectic. The chances of seeing some wildlife, apart from the odd water bird, are zilch. These are cardamom plants, and it produces the flowers at the bottom. You can see them here. They're like a little orchid. This is a cardamom flower.
60 degrees Celsius for about 24 hours.
And as I say, produced at the bottom of the plant. And there you can see the fruit of the cardamom, of the remains of the flower on it. The green pepper. The peppercorns. And our visit to this spice. This plant is the vanilla plant. It has no flowers on it. It's the second most expensive plant of spice because of its pollination mechanism. You have to pollinate it with a little bamboo stick, which is very labour intensive, and then the process is quite labour intensive. It doesn't flower until April. It's a member of the orchid family, and it doesn't have any flowers on at the moment, but it's an instantly recognisable plant. It climbs up the side of this tree. And these are cocoa pods, and there are cocoa beans inside for making chocolate. Again, it's a sort of long, tedious process, roasting them and extracting this, that and the other, but that's what they look like growing this tree. I think most people will be familiar with them. And over there is a little beehive. I just spotted it. I don't see any bees going in and out, but that's what it is. It's definitely a beehive. This thing is mace, and the kernel inside is nutmeg. There's like a little plum on this tree here. All hard work, all day, every day. Backwards and forwards they'd be going, carrying great lumps of rock. There's another fella, he's at it as well. Hard work. Thank you. So this tree is a clove tree. They are in fact unopened flower buds. Those little cloves which you get at home. And if you screw the leaf up and smell it, it smells decidedly of clove. So we walk up this rough track to this Munnar Kalari Centre for this martial arts display. It's a bit like a bear pit. We're all sitting around like there's a big hole in the ground in front of us.
In Thekkady, we have 5 different types of worship in Thekkady. You can see one by one. At first, group worship. Coming up next, worshiping the and they worshiping all 4 sides, north to south, east and west, worshiping all 4 sides.
One,
Masupiti weapons. Masupiti weapons.